Hello, crafty friends, and welcome back. Guess what? It's June. That brings us 30 Days of Sketches with Christie's Beautiful Life. And here's today's sketch. It was created by Tara, the paper snob. She has a Facebook page, and I will link that up down below, as well as her YouTube channel and Instagram and whatever else I can find for you. And so I'm showing you some of the things I pulled to work on. So this is a picture of 1-year-old me. And if you get a close look at the picture here eventually, that you can see I probably wasn't feeling that well. This was probably a JCPenney scheduled appointment, and you just got to go. So but I still think it's a really cute photo of me, and so I just wanted to use this collection because I thought it went really well with the blue background, as well as the really light blue colored dress that is a little faded. So, um, ironically enough, the collection that I'm using is by 49 and Market, and the collection is called Faded Memory Lane. And mostly it's Faded Memory Lane, that those two big layering pieces are from my stash. I know the big blue piece was from a birdsong collection pack that I got in one of the mystery boxes. And so this piece of paper, what I was drawn to was this circle that is actually part of the design of the paper. And so, but I didn't want to cover it up, so I am fussy cutting with my X-Acto knife, and I'm going to layer that over the top of my paper layers as well as my photos. So I wasn't sure exactly how far I needed to cut, but I knew I needed to go quite a ways. So I do distress almost everything on this layout, and I do add, I believe it was frayed burlap, nope, gathered twigs on the edges of my papers. And so sometimes I use my ink dauber, and sometimes I use just directly to paper. So just kind of depends on what kind of mood I was in. So this paper is also from Faded Memory, I think. Yeah, this is one of them. And so I am inking the edges of this one as well. And so I'm going to start putting my layers together. When I started this, I only got I think the solids, a few of the pattern papers, and the the laser cuts that came with all the film strips and the sellotape. I didn't end up using any of the sellotape on this particular layout. But I did use a few of the laser cuts, and then I wanted to bring in more blue, but most of the laser cuts that I had were mostly browns. So I did dig back into my stash. Some of the things I pulled out were from, I believe it was called Serenity. I believe it was really one of their early on collections that Katie Pratique designed. And then I'm sure some of the other pieces were from maybe Crafty Garden. And so anything that was that light blue, the browns, the creams, and that I just kind of auditioned things, and this is where everything landed. So I did get this piece of lace on here, and this title that says Collected Moments. And so now I'm ready to start putting in my layers. And of course, I couldn't remember where I had everything. And I was like, oh yeah, I had it further out away from the right edge. So it was still further to the right, I think, than what I had originally planned, but it worked out just fine in the end. So getting that laser cut down, and my photo is going to go right there. And I don't think I talked about it in the beginning, but the matting that I used for my photo was actually some packaging from my scrap bin, and so I used my decal edge scissors. And since this is, I guess I'm vintage now, so use that decal edge look on the back there, and to map my photo. And so here you can see I'm just kind of playing around with most of the pieces that I pulled out and just arranging how I'm going to have the flowers go on there. And this label up here that says my name and that I was age 1. So there you can see that even those leaves, that those were fussy cut from the packaging as well. So I do love that 49 Market still has continued to do that. I do wish they would make them easier to fussy cut. Some of the things are really hard. Leaves aren't so bad, but some of the very delicate stuff is difficult. And sometimes if I think I'm not going to use it, then I don't bother to fussy cut it. But I would say 99% of the time that I do take the time to fussy cut things and add it to my stash. So getting this little cluster figured out here, and then the third one is going to be the one on the left here with this photo strip here. It was actually from this collection, the Faded Memories, or Faded Memory Lane, and another fussy cut leaf. I believe that was from Serenity, and then these flowers were fussy cut from the Memory Lane, Faded Memory Lane packaging that I got for the laser cuts. So I did manage to stretch my supplies quite a ways and get this layout done. So here I have pulled out my let's see, Tattered Angels spray in a coffee shop and just adding some of those splatters all around. For whatever reason, the nozzle on this one does not like to splatter. So I've just learned that anytime I want to pull this out and get splatters, that I just need to do it with a paintbrush. So just giving you a close-up shot here. And that is going to wrap things up. Oh, and then I showed you that my nails matched in the blue as well. So I will have all the links listed down below for Facebook groups and YouTube channels, Instagram, things like that. So please go check out everybody's inspiration and everybody playing along with 30 Days of Sketches, that there is a playlist for that as well. And that pretty much wraps things up. So thank you for stopping by, and we will see you next time. Bye.